What's up, everybody? It's your man Chris Thorns. It's always good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content, and it's always like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, a real quick video. I just found two news clips. I think I heard somebody mention these news clips, but I finally found these news clips. Um, my man Octavious Bass, he says he has spoke out about the information that he has found out about his daughter's death, and the mother Travion, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's her. You're gonna hear her speak out on how she feel about this as well. So I'm new to all this. I don't know what's gonna be said. And also, I just went live probably about 30 minutes or an hour ago, and I read off the court documents about Sahara. I got her court documents and I got Travion court documents, but they pretty much saying the same thing. But I also got more on Travion, his long criminal history. This dude been doing some serious shit. So this shit crazy as hell. You can see all that on the Chris Thorne Show 2.0. Go to Chris Thorne Show 2.0. You will see all that I discussed. But in the meantime, let's hear what my man Octavious Bass got to say. Take a listen.
Today we are learning horrific new details about the murder of 2-year-old Malia Bass.
Yeah, her mother and her mother's boyfriend, like we reported, both charged in connection with her murder. Our Maria Salazar now joining us live. And Maria, you spoke with Malia Bass's biological father.
That's right, Rashi. And Octavious Bass tells me that he suspected something was wrong when Malia's mother stopped allowing him to contact her. And then he also says Malia's mother never showed up for the toddler's funeral.
It don't matter if you was on drugs. It don't matter if you was on booze. If you was going through something, that doesn't give you a right to take your anger or anything out on a child. So you deserve to rot in jail. You don't deserve to get out. You deserve life for killing that baby. You and that man.
Octavious Bass directing that message to Sahara Irvin and her boyfriend, Travion Thompson. Irvin and Thompson are charged in the death of Irvin's 2-year-old daughter, Malia Bass. According to court documents, Malia was beaten. Her body later found 18 miles away from where she lived in Brays Bayou. During Thompson's probable cause hearing, prosecutors revealed how the toddler's body got there.
Which involves the death and throwing in a sewer drainage, storm drain is the word used, where the 2-year-old child's body ends up in the bayou.
Irvin did not appear, but a judge set her bond at $100,000 for injury to a child and $75,000 for tampering with evidence. Thompson's bond was set at $150,000 for both charges, although prosecutors motioned for no bond because of his lengthy criminal history. Just last year, he was sentenced to 5 years deferred adjudication for aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. Court documents say he violated multiple terms of his community supervision since January, but he remained free. Bass says he became suspicious when Irvin stopped allowing him to see Malia.
She just X'd me out of the picture after she got the dude.
Adding his suspicion grew when neither Thompson or Irvin showed up to Malia's funeral.
They never showed up at her funeral, and I invited them.
Texas Child Protective Services telling Fox 26 the agency did not have history with Irvin or Malia. Bass believes before Malia was beaten, she was probably crying out for him.
She probably wanted me, and she couldn't get me. You never know what was going through the baby head, and you just start beating on her.
Maria Salazar, Fox 26 News.
Let me say this before I get into the next clip. Man, Octavious, bro, this is sad, man. But when I talked to you initially, you was like, hey, you don't want to say she did it. You say in the back of your mind that she did something, but you didn't want to say right off top that she had something to do with it, And again, like I said in my stream earlier this morning, if it walks like a duck, talk like a duck, bro, it's a duck. And now you got the duck. It was her. Now, according to the court documents that I read, she admitted in a document that she beat the child with a blunt object. Now, I didn't read about Travion's and what part he had in it, but I know with hers, it said that she admitted that she beat the child with a blunt object. How cruel is that, to do that to your child? And man, Sorry for you, bro. But hey, you listening, man? You know how to get in contact with me, bro. You want to do a round two? And my doors is open to you, bro. Real talk. And you know, and the fact that you gotta invite her to come to her own child's funeral, that's a motherfucker ridiculous. You shouldn't have to invite her. She should be wanting to come to the funeral herself. Why do you have to invite her? But now we know why she never came, because it was that guilt eating her ass up. She knew she had something to do with that. And she probably was getting death threats. But like I said about the death threats, nothing gonna keep me away from my child. The reason she didn't show up for the funeral because it was that guilt. That guilt was eating her ass up. And she knew she had something to do with it. And that's a damn shame, bro. That's a damn shame. All right, guys. So let me get into the second one. Rest in peace, Malia. Let me get into the second one. The second right here, it says the mother, she said she want to hurt them both. The mother of man linked to death of Malia Bass says they deserve to be in jail. So let's see what she got to say.
Malia Bass is sitting behind bars along with the mother's boyfriend.
The couple is accused of killing the little girl and dumping her body in a storm drain. And then police say they reported the little girl as missing.
Tonight, we have confirmed new information about the boyfriend's criminal history, while his own mother tells Channel 2 her son belongs in jail.
Our Taisha Walker's following this story tonight. She's live in Southwest Houston at the apartment complex where Malia lived. Taisha?
Chris, the apartment where that couple lived right behind me, and over to this side of me, you could see the playground where they say that Malia went missing. We now know that that was a part of a lie to cover up what truly happened to Malia. We know that Travion's mother says that if her son and his girlfriend are responsible for killing Malia, that they deserve to sit behind bars. She also says she'll be praying for them, but her main concern is getting justice for Malia. Betrayal, devastation, hurt. Words can't fully describe how Angel Harris is feeling.
I'm mad because I want to hurt both of them.
Harris is the mother of Travion Thompson. Thompson and his girlfriend, Sahara Irvin, are now sitting in jail, linked to the death of Irvin's 2-year-old daughter, Malia Bass.
I just wish that I could have seen something. Maybe I could have intervened. Maybe I could have said, you know, let us stay here with me for a little bit, you know, until y'all figure things out.
The couple is now charged in connection to the death of Malia. Full autopsy results haven't been released, but police say the couple hurt the 2-year-old and then dumped her body in a storm drain. Her body washed up a day later in Brays Bayou. Both Irvin and Thompson at the time seemed shocked.
She was smart. She was going after me. I opened my home for you and her. And all this time, it was just a bunch of lies. That's it, a bunch of lies. A bunch of deceit.
Andy Kahn of Crime Stoppers of Houston recalls the couple's peculiar behavior.
I remember Mom was asking me about any victim compensation, anything. I just thought that was a little bit odd.
That sparked Kahn to pull up Thompson's record.
When you look at his criminal history, he's had 5 convictions since 2017.
Court records showed Thompson was convicted of assault while on probation, but the court failed to revoke his probation.
This should have never, ever happened. Her death was a tragedy, but so utterly preventable because the system failed her miserably.
The Texas Department of Family and Protective Services tells us that they have no documented cases of abuse or anything from the address behind me. Meanwhile, the couple sitting in jail tonight were told that they are expected to go before a judge tomorrow. Reporting live in Southwest Houston, Taisha Walker, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Taisha, thank you.
So this must happen like a day or two ago. This must happen like a day or two ago, because in the court documents they went to court yesterday early morning, I believe. So this must have been yesterday or whatnot. But however, that's not the case right here. Look, everything they're saying is right. I pointed that out when I read his document. This man got a long list of criminal history, and he got about 4 or 5 of them that's dealing with assault, injury. And including this one, injury to a child. And so ma'am, your son, for what I read in his shit, this dude was a loose cannon. And I remember somebody was coming to me and saying, it could have been, do you think it's a possibility that he was whooping her ass? Well, I'm going to say this, just like I said in the show, go to the Crystal Soul 2.0, you'll see me read out the court documents. I believe now that he probably was beating that girl ass. I believe he was beating that girl ass. I ain't got no proof of it, but I believe he was beating that girl ass. And y'all ought to see that record. That man got a long ass record. He does. And one of the questions I asked, why would somebody bring somebody like that around their children? And not only that, a woman bringing a man like that around her child, but a man should want to bring a woman like that around his child that got a long criminal history like that. And you got about 3 or 4 that says bodily harm and injury. I can't fuck with you. I can't, because that shows me right there, when you snap, you snap. And everything that's in your way is like the wrath of God. It's like the wrath of God. So now all the pieces are coming together, guys. Everything is coming together, and wow, I don't know, to have a mother who have a son like that, and he's got something to do with this. I can imagine things probably going on her head. But then again, we can't act like, Mom, you didn't know that this man was a violent man. He's a violent man. He kept going in and out of jail. So let's not act like you didn't know he was a violent man. According to what I saw, and whoever else probably seen him by now. We can't pretend like this man was not a violent man. And who to say this ain't the first time he hurt a child? He just got caught this time. Shit is crazy. But anyway, guys, I went live on a 2.0 and I read out the documents and stuff. So you want to check out the documents, go there to the 2.0. And I decided to do this video over here because I didn't go live on both channels. So, y'all can just go back and forth between channels and check out stuff that I put up. But in that though, this your man Chris Thorns as always. Tell me what y'all think about this. This story just getting sadder the more I do updates on it. It gets much sadder and sadder. And I'm damn near scared to read the autopsy report now, because I'm afraid what's up in there. I'm afraid to hear what's up in there. But hey, we want to know, and I guess in a sense it's safe to say we just gotta know. All right, but this your man Chris Thorns, and catch y'all next time. Peace.